Guys, good afternoon. I am heading out to the feed store. I'm gonna get some black cow. So I figured I would bring you guys along with me. So my first stop, I ran into Dollar General. I got some plastic Easter eggs because tomorrow's Easter and I keep forgetting that. I've been so excited about getting baptized tomorrow, I keep forgetting it's Easter. And just a few chocolates and my boyfriend's favorite mints, because I'm gonna do just like a mini Easter egg hunt for him in the morning. I know it's so silly, but I just love doing stuff like this. Just, you know, to give people I love something fun, something to remind them that somebody's thinking about them. I just did a video this morning where I was talking about our brain not being all shut off and thinking about how we needed chickens and pigs and goats. That's what they're selling over there. So I just pulled into the feed store to get some black cow. I don't see any sitting outside, so they may be out. And there's this little roadside stand across the street, and they are selling goats, chickens, and baby pigs. It's like my brain knew that they were gonna be here today. Ugh, I can't afford any of it, but it's just such a silly little coincidence that everything I was thinking of this morning is sitting right here. And all the times I've been thinking about coming up here to get this soil, I chose today. Okay, well they had it. I just couldn't see it through all the cars parked around. So I went ahead and got 3 bags. I think that's plenty for what I'm doing right now. I was gonna get more, but I think that's fine. And now I'm at Popeyes where I can hopefully get a chicken sandwich today. Alright, thank you. The reason I say hopefully is because this place has horrible customer service. Horrible. It was actually pretty painless for once. There have been many occasions where, I mean, they're understaffed. A lot of places are understaffed, but there's been many times where every employee in there, which is, you know, about 4, will take a group break while they have people waiting in the drive-thru line. The dining room's open, sometimes it's not. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but they've been horrible for a while now. Okay, I've taken a little break. Now you might be wondering, break from what? Haven't done anything. I already filmed and posted a video that I started this morning, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. So I've been going pretty much all day. I got a sandwich, had something to drink, and now it's time to get back to the garden. I've got several of these bigger pots, just plastic pots with drainage holes in them, and what I'm thinking about doing, I'm not actually sure. Didn't really think this through. So I've only got 4 technically little pepper plants left, and a few tomatoes, some cucumbers and some beans, and then my okra and tomatoes. I've got things left, and I think I'm gonna fill a couple of these with the black cow and just plant in here as a permanent container and put it up against or around my garden shed there. Or I guess if I wanted to, I could just do some direct seeding of some other seeds in there. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. I think I'm actually gonna go with a slightly smaller pot. So these are just a smidge smaller than the big one, because I feel like the big one is gonna take pretty much a whole bag for one plant. I don't want to do that. Instead of doing what I have done every other time, which was to just dump the black cow in here as is and plant into just the black cow, because I was told that you could do that. I decided to actually get some of our native dirt and then mix, like, I think it was probably 3/4 native dirt and 1/4 black cow into the soil, the dirt, whatever, and we'll see how that goes. And I think I am, at least for the first one here, gonna direct sow some seeds. Just trying to decide what it is I want to do. So the things that I know that I eat from the garden, okra, peppers, cantaloupes, watermelons, squash. That's basically it. Learning to love tomatoes. That's why I'm growing varieties other than the red variety, because I'd really like to enjoy a nice tomato sandwich. So I'm going to look through here and pick something, and at least for this container we're just going to direct sow something, and we'll see about the other ones. Might put a tomato in one. I feel like the peppers are too small to be transplanted into such a big pot yet. The tomatoes might even be too small. So we'll see. This is really hard for me to do because I feel like this is just a lot of wasted space for one seed. Actually, I'll probably put 3 seeds in here, even though it says to plant 2 to 3 feet apart. This is a small honeydew. That's not a honeydew, that's a cantaloupe. And it says it's container friendly. So I guess I'm gonna put like 3 seeds in here, and we'll choose the healthiest one, or see how it goes with all 3 of them. I don't know. I just don't like wasting a whole pot on just one thing. I actually did 5, because there's a good chance that some of them will be planted too deep, or you know, I'll mess it up somehow. So just put 5 holes in there, and we'll see what comes up. You know, I've never successfully grown a melon other than one watermelon one time, and I picked it too soon. So while it was red and juicy, it was not sweet. So there are some miniature cantaloupes. Now to wait. Usually these bags smell like a cow farm, like cow poop. It looks a little wet, more wet than normal, and it doesn't have the manure smell. So I'm really hoping that these did not get left outside during rain or something, and all the, you know, the good stuff is leached out of it, because I'm not smelling the normal smell here. I did for the second one to do some more sugar baby watermelons, and I think in the last one I'll probably do some of my tomato starts. Let's just tuck these guys in. I put a little more compost in this one than native soil. I know that these are heavy feeders, so I don't know, just doing a lot of experimenting. I have been attempting to garden for probably 5 or more years now. You would think I would know more about what I'm doing. Information just doesn't stick as much as it used to. Not all of it. Like, there's some things that I can hear one time and it just stays, but gardening is not one of those things. For the final container I'm doing today, I decided to go ahead and try to bring these very sickly looking tomatoes back to life in this last pot. If it doesn't work, oh well, but it might. All right, there they are. We'll see, I guess. Rain clouds are rolling in. My hands are filthy, and I'm exhausted. It's the most I've been outside in a very long time. I'm glad I had the chance to do this. I'm really excited about the garden, and I'm tired. It's hot. It is supposed to rain, and I suspect my boyfriend will be heading home shortly. So I'm gonna stop this video right here, and maybe I'll pick it up later. Maybe I won't. We'll see. If you don't see any more, then thanks for hanging out, but maybe you will.